Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back with me, Fahmi Lutfi. As we know, COVID-19 outbreak requires us to always stay at home. And this is absolutely very influential in all aspects of our life, whether our activities, works, and our moods. Sometimes we feel bored and angry with this pandemic period, either because we can't meet our friends, or we can take vacations, or even for students there were a good deal of assignments to be done. Therefore, now we will meet a professional psychologist and ask him about various tips so that we don't get bored easily and can live happily during this pandemic. Who is he? Let's meet him right now. Hello Mr. Faiz Muhammad Zamzam. How are you?
Oh, Fahmi, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. And how about you?
I'm fine, thank you. By the way, how was your quarantine?
My quarantine is feel really good actually. And how about your quarantine?
Not bad. Just I mostly spend the day staying at home. And sometimes it feels boring.
Even if you feel bored, just try something new, maybe new hobby or new activities.
I wanna ask you about how much will this pandemic or this quarantine affects our mood condition.
I think this pandemic or quarantine affected very much for our mood because we are staying at home for too long, and we always need to do some activities in outside our home, so it feels really bored, and then your mood is really stressful, I guess.
What factors can influence or even increase our level of boredom while this quarantine?
I think that's a lot of factors that influence or makes us more feel more like increasing our level of boredom. Maybe the major factor of this increasing level of boredom because we are doing the same activities over and over and over again at the same, maybe for almost a year, so yeah, it's kinda exhausted.
Is it true that teenagers are feeling bored more frequently during this pandemic or during this quarantine?
I think that statement is true because they at this moment they push themselves to study very well, and they cannot have vacation maybe or hang out with their friends, so they feel more bored frequently during this pandemic because they cannot go outside the house because this situation.
Here's the thing. How we can avoid getting bored easily and still feeling happy during this quarantine or during this pandemic?
Actually, with the progress of the technology itself can make us more creative. When we are bored during this pandemic, we can make a lot of things that if we are creative. And also we can do what we wanted to do even in our normal life. We cannot do that things because we are too busy until we can do it. For example, if you like singing, so you can make a video cover and upload it on YouTube or on your Instagram. If you like to tell about your story during this pandemic, also you can upload it on YouTube too. There are so many platforms to express our creativity during this pandemic.
Are there things that must be avoided so that we are not easily stressed during this quarantine?
One thing that I should tell to you guys for these things that must be avoided during this situation is just don't do the same activities for over and over and over again. Just try something new and feel comfortable with that, so you will not stress, you will not bored too.
What's your message for those who are still feeling bored or stressed during this pandemic, be it parents, workers, or students?
The message from me is stay strong, stay safe, and do whatever do whatever the new activities that you also maybe like that stuff. And like I said before, not do the same thing over and over and over again.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Faiz, for taking the time to do this interview with me. I hope we can meet again next time.
It's a pleasure to talk with you, and that's a nice talking and interview maybe. So thank you.
Okay, good people, that's all my interview with Mr. Faiz Zamzam about how we can still be happy during this pandemic. Hopefully we can apply the various tips that have been given in our lives, and hopefully this disaster will be gone and we can do our activities as usual. I'm sorry for my bad. Thank you very much. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.